Ridge want Taylor to get a second opinion. October 1, 2024. An anguished Ridge gives Taylor an ultimatum, and Brooke puts Steffi on notice. Bold and Beautiful is skipping the story beat that would bring back a long-gone pot stirrer and make a predictable plot just the opposite. At Forrester, Taylor tells Ridge she has heart failure and is dying. Ridge informs her that's impossible. She knows it's a shock. Ridge declares that it's not true. She's sorry. She didn't want him to find out like this. Ridge tries to get a mind around it as he realizes that's why she came home. Taylor reiterates that her heart is failing. Ridge asks about her restarting her practice. Taylor was just saying that to cover. Ridge thinks this is going to be fine. Taylor says it's not. Her condition is progressive and will only get worse. I don't have long to live. In the main office, Steffi tells Brooke her collab with JJ will boost the collection. Sales and internet traffic is all tracking up. Brooke tells her they have a lot in common. They both want Forrester to be successful, and they both love her father. She thinks it would mean so much to Ridge to see them getting along. Steffi points out she just complimented her work on the bedroom line. She adds that there's someone else who loves her father just as much as they do, and who will always be part of his life. My mom. In the design office, Katie talks to Will about working at Forrester. He's still trying to get things settled with school. Katie wants him back in the lay, but only if it's best for him. He thinks she needs someone there to look out for her. His mother clucks that he doesn't need to do that. Will replies, I think I do. Katie finds this sweet, but she would never ask him to alter his life for her. Will wants to be there for her. Katie repeats that it's not necessary, especially where his father's concerned. Will asks if she's thinking about being with him again. Katie takes a work call and then disconnects. Will asks again if she's thinking about getting back with his dad. Katie doesn't know what the future holds, but they're drawn to the idea of reuniting their family. Will doesn't need that. Katie says Bill hurt her tremendously. I'm not sure I can do it again. Will says his father will always say he loves her and she's his world, but he never follows through on it. He doesn't want that pain for her. Don't go back to him for me. In the main office, Brooke knows Taylor and Ridge have a special bond and an amazing family. It's not news to her. They both agree it's great that Steffi's mother is back in town, but Ridge's life and his future are with her. Steffi's all for people doing what they want, but they can't forget that her father will always love and care about her mom. In the salon, Ridge asks Taylor how she found out about her condition. Taylor had chest pains, irregular heartbeat, and fatigue. She thought it was just stress, but when it got worse, she reached out to the doctor. As soon as she found out, she came home. Don't tell anyone, she pleads. I don't want Steffi to know that I'm dying. Ridge argues with her. Their kids are grown-ups and can handle it. Taylor doesn't want them to have to handle it. She didn't even want him to know. She needs him to respect her wishes. Ridge can't forget what happened today. Taylor asks him to trust her to know what she needs. She asks him to promise he won't tell Thomas or Steffi. Ridge says, "Ok." He learns that Taylor has spoken to Lai and says they need to set up some meetings for her. Taylor says there's no way around this diagnosis. In the design office, Katie wants to stop talking about Bill. She asks what Will thinks about being a Forrester intern. He thinks it could be cool. She thinks it could be an amazing opportunity for him. Katie tells her son they shoot all over the world, but an internship there would be a great place to start. She continues her pitch until he teases. You're really pushing for this, aren't you? He thinks it would be a chance to see her more. Katie wants to see him thrive. Will's not sure fashion is his gig. Katie asks him to keep an open mind. Working at Forrester could change his life. In the main office, Brooke asks why it's so hard for Steffi to believe she wants her family to be happy. Not that long ago, she and Taylor were friends. Steffi points out she doesn't love having her around her father. Brooke's not worried at all. Taylor came back because she misses Steffi and the children. This is where Taylor needs to be right now. In the salon, Ridge accuses Taylor of being defeatist. Taylor is sick and won't get better. She wants to enjoy her life with her family while she can. Ridge protests that they have the best doctors and hospitals there. He's frustrated that she hasn't made an appointment with a cardiologist. Taylor says these are not his decisions. Ridge hollers that they are if she can't make the right ones. He complains that his father wanted to do the exact same thing. He tells her he won't tell Steffi if she agrees to go to the hospital and get some treatment. Her family needs her. I need you. Taylor runs into his arms, and he tells her how important she is to him. I'm not going to lose you, oh kid, Taylor cries.